All right, so the givens, QR is perpendicular to PS, so QR is perpendicular to PS. PQ is congruent to QS, so these guys are the same. Do I have enough information to turn around and say that these two triangles must be congruent? And so I want to look at my list of possible causes. So side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side, and hypotenuse leg. One of those 5 might be it. So let's see. Well, let's get these guys marked. QR is perpendicular to PS. So QR and PS hit at a right angle. So if I were to call these angles 1 and 2, what do I know about them? They're the same. They're supplementary. They're right angles. They add to 90. And they also establish I've got right triangles, right? That's useful. That's part of hypotenuse leg. If I'm going to use that, I should make sure I have those right angles in there. PQ, congruent to QS. Right, got those marked. Are there any other congruent sides or congruent angles I can mark off the bat? QR congruent to reflexive property again, that guy. Reflexive and vertical angles are the two biggies that we tend to use in these proofs to give you that one last bit. We'll usually give you one for free, one you've got to figure out, and then the third will usually be vertical or reflexive. So I've always been on the lookout for those. And is that enough information now to say that these two triangles are congruent? Yeah, I've got right triangles. I've got the hypotenuses congruent. I've got a pair of legs congruent. That's all I need. So my proof is going to look kind of like this. QR perpendicular to PS, given. That establishes it's they're right triangles. PQ is congruent to QS, also given. QR is congruent to itself by the reflexive. I'm done. PQR is congruent to triangle SQR because of hypotenuse leg. That's my setup to prove. What's up? The problem with angles, where's your second pair of angles? You see, that's one pair of angles. That's all we've established. And we don't have any rules yet that tell me that because the sides of an isosceles triangle are the same, the base angles are the same. That's coming later. So yeah, I can't use angle, side, angle. In this one, yeah. Because that's my last fact I needed. This was one fact. Those are hypotenuses are congruent. Hypos congruent. This one established a pair of legs congruent. And this established that I had a right triangle. That's what I need to use the hypotenuse-like theorem. Shoot. Angle side is generally not used. It's a very tricky one to work in. In fact, most students will find it's easier to get angle side angle out of the picture. And the one that's overused, in my opinion, is hypotenuse leg, because every time you guys see a right angle, you think, oh, I can use that. Well, just make sure that it fits. Make sure it fits the situation we're looking at. You don't want to start working on your car and only have customary bolts available to you, since everything's metric now. Right tool for the right job. Other questions or thoughts?